It's honestly mind-blowing that we can now play massive AAA titles on a device that fits in our pockets. From open-world adventures to high-intensity shooters, these ports prove that mobile gaming is on a whole new level this year. That's why in today's video, we are counting down the top 10 best PC/console games ported to Android 2026. Let's get started. Little Nightmares. If you love horror games, Little Nightmares is a must-play title that brings the full PC experience right to your pocket. You play as Six, a tiny girl in a yellow raincoat trapped in a massive, creepy underwater ship called the Maw. Since you're so small, you can't really fight back. Instead, you have to use your intelligence to hide under furniture, climb through vents, and solve complex puzzles to escape. It's a bit like a dark and twisted version of hide-and-seek. The game is famous for its dollhouse look and bone-chilling sound design that makes every footstep feel intense. Tabs Pocket Edition. Tabs Are Totally Accurate Battle Simulator is a hit physics-based strategy game where you can put ridiculous armies against each other. Think cavemen versus knights or mammoths versus musketeers. The strategy is mostly about picking the silliest units and watching them flop around in hilarious style. It's the full PC experience ported to mobile, featuring a massive campaign, a sandbox mode for pure chaos, and even a unit creator. You just have to pay a one-time $5, making it perfect for quick fun sessions whenever you need a laugh. Grid Legends. Grid Legends is a standout example of a console-to-mobile port done right. It's hands down the best-looking racer on mobile right now. This isn't any watered-down spin-off. It's the full console game with the entire Driven to Glory story mode, and every single DLC pack included for one price. Feral Interactive has done an insane job porting the physics one-to-one, so the cars handle exactly like they do on PC. So, what's the catch, you might ask? It's a beast to run. Also, heads up, there's no real-time multiplayer, so you're strictly racing against AI and leaderboards. Dead by Daylight Mobile. Dead by Daylight Mobile is a 4 versus 1 horror game where one person plays a scary killer and 4 others try to survive. It's basically a deadly game of hide-and-seek on your phone. As a survivor, you work with teammates to fix generators and escape, while the killer tries to catch everyone before they get out. This version is famous for having exclusive outfits and cool kill animations you couldn't get on PC. It is completely free to play, though it uses a gacha system for unlocking skins. It's a perfect pocket-sized nightmare for playing with friends. Total War Empire. Total War Empire. On mobile is like having a massive history book that you can actually play. It takes you back to the 1700s, where you get to run an entire country. One minute you're deciding on taxes and making peace treaties on a big map, and the next, you're zoomed right into the action, commanding thousands of soldiers in red coats or steering giant wooden warships in 3D sea battles. Feral Interactive did an amazing job reworking the controls, so dragging your troops and directing cannon fire with touch gestures feels surprisingly natural, making it easily one of the best titles you should download right now. Blasphemous. In Blasphemous, you play as the Penitent One, a silent warrior wearing a tall, pointed helmet. You are the only survivor of a group that was wiped out, and now you're on a mission through the dark, cursed land of Custodia. The world is suffering from a strange force called the Miracle, which has turned people's guilt and sins into horrifying monsters. To save the land, you'll explore massive, interconnected levels, fight giant bosses, and use a sword forged from your own guilt. It's a tough but rewarding journey about dark secrets and breaking an eternal curse. Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation is easily one of the best horror experiences you can play anywhere. You play as Amanda Ripley, who is searching for her missing mother on a decaying space station. There's also risk lurking behind, as you're being hunted by a terrifying AI alien. This enemy learns your habits throughout the game, so you can't use the same trick twice. It's a pure game of intense chase where you have to hide, craft tools, and stay quiet to survive. Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is the ultimate comfort game where you ditch a boring office job to run your late grandfather's old farm. You can spend your days planting crops, raising cute animals, and going fishing. In case you get bored of farming, you can explore mysterious caves to fight monsters and find rare treasures. There's also a whole town of friendly people to meet. You can even get married and start a family. It's easy to pick up, looks like a classic retro game, and lets you play at your own pace. It's basically a tiny, happy world in your pocket. Hitman Absolution. In Hitman Absolution, you play as Agent 47, a legendary assassin who has gone rogue to protect a girl from his own dangerous agency. It's a stealth game at heart, but you can choose how to play. Either sneak through shadows and use clever disguises to hide in plain sight, or go in with guns blazing if things get messy. Unlike Hitman Go or Hitman Sniper, this is a direct port of the original game, which brings the full 2012 AAA stealth experience to your pocket. BlazBlue. Entropy Effect. BlazBlue. Entropy Effect takes the cool characters from the famous BlazBlue fighting games and drops them into a roguelite adventure. This means every time you play, the levels and powers change, so you have no way but to adapt and strategize your every move. The combat feels incredibly smooth. You'll be dashing around and pulling off flashy combos like a pro. On mobile, you can try it for free and choose a starting hero. It's perfect for quick gaming sessions, but deep enough to keep you hooked for hours. So that wraps up our list of the top 10 best PC/console games ported to Android 2026. We'd love to hear from you. Which of these ports are you going to download first? Or is there a legendary PC game you're still waiting to see on mobile? Let me know in the comments below.